Alright, so the car salesman side mission is a new side mission, obviously, in the Grand Theft Auto series. Even though I think this game is the only one that has it because it is a bit repetitive. It does have 6 levels, and each level has 4 vehicles in it, and each vehicle you have to sell to its prospective owner, the person who wants to buy it. But each person has a certain trait that they want from that vehicle, and you have to show them, hey, this vehicle can do it. And at later levels, the person will like the vehicle, but they won't like the color, so you have to quickly take it to the paint spray because each one is timed, obviously, as always, to the paint spray, and it is free when you do respray the vehicle, but then the person will love it, and then you just take it back and you make the sale. The quicker you do it, the more money you get, and there are some little tricks that you can do for not really each one, but just for like one or two of them. And I'll show those as we go along in the video. So with that being said, let's start with the side mission of Car Salesman. Now, before we actually get to the side mission itself, we do need to do a little prep work here. Again, if you want to wait to do this mission until we unlock the actual gun, soon enough, then you can. Just remember that to come back to it. But what I'm doing now is collecting this little SMG gun at right by the Callahan Bridge behind that little trailer. Then I'm coming here to save, and then going back to recollect it, just to kind of build up the ammo. And then I also want to show you here real quick that you can only start this side mission at Capital Autos, which is right by the gas station on the east side of it, between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. or 1800 hours. Now, I'm also showing that I'm switching out the nightstick for the middle bat, which is here at our safe house. Going back in to save just once, because as you can see, it is 1 a.m. and each save you do pushes the in-game clock forward 6 hours. So it'll be about 7, I believe. Yep, 7:10 a.m. Because each hour is a real life minute. So now that I did that, coming back over here to Capital Autos, and I'm just waiting until 8 a.m. and then I'm going to step into the marker and it should start. And I'm just showing you here as well in the showcase window. There is I think a Kuruma or something like that, some kind of crappy car that's showing in there. Now here is where you start at 8 a.m. So take one of the customers on a test drive. You can choose any one you want. I usually go from right to left. You'll have to work out what each customer is looking for in car performance, then use your driving skills to show them that the car delivers exactly what they want. So to the right here, like I said, I'm going to start with this. This one I kind of hate the most. It just takes the most time. You can save this one to last if you want. Again, it's whatever, but the Bobcat is also the worst one. Now, with each level, it will be the exact same thing, but the vehicles will change. So for this one, the Bobcat, like I said, is probably the worst type of vehicle for off-roading, in my opinion, anyway. Now, I have read other things that you can do this in one fell swoop by going to that unique stunt jump at the top of St. Mark's Bistro, or right by St. Mark's Bistro. Remember that little grass ramp that goes into the Portland Harbor? Or something like that, I think it's what it's called. Alright, so as you can see, you just have to do a lot of off-roading, like stunts or jumps, things like that. And then once the meter fills up, then you just have to take it back to the car lot to close the deal. And this, you don't have to worry too much about damaging the car. Okay, the buyer will not mind it, strangely enough. So once that's done, yep, just take it in, park it into the marker, and you'll get cash reward for the time you did. See, I just got a $50 time bonus and 110 seconds added on to the timer. Now, the second car, just wait for the person to get in there. And this one, some people say it's the easiest. For me, I found it the hardest because you have to be so careful. The driver doesn't want any damage to the vehicle at all, and you can't go fast. You just have to do a nice, steady speed. See, they just want a nice, relaxing ride, so just kind of keep the X button held down, or you can just tap it quickly, the gas. Again, be very careful for cars any little ding and you'll fail the mission. So you want to make sure you're driving at a decent speed, staying on the road. You cannot go onto the sidewalk. Stay on the road. Do not hit anything. And then once the meter fills up, go back into the lot to finish that one. And then go on to the third one. This one I like doing. I don't quote me on this, but I don't think damage matters on this one. But I still try not to damage the vehicle just in case. So what you want to do is take this, and you have to be very fast. And this is a neat little trick to do this one. So you want to take it up to this ramp and onto this cement, like, big pier area, whatever you want to call it, dock area. And then just quickly speed down, and as soon as you near the end, do a quick U-turn, and hopefully by that time the meter would have filled up. If not, then quickly continue speeding on, because if you start this to speed up and then slow down too much, then the meter will drop and you'll fail the mission. So you want to stay at a high speed while going for the little speed challenge there to filling up the meter. So once that's done, just take it back here to the lot, and then we'll be on our fourth and final vehicle for level 1. And like I said, there are 6 levels, and with each consecutive level, it just takes a little bit more to make the customers happy, I guess you could say. So yep, get into the car, and this one is kind of the criminal customer, I guess. So they will usually want you to run over people or try to avoid the cops, things like that. But there is another workaround. This is a reason why I had got some SMG ammo. So here is the fire truck. What you want to do is just do a drive-by on it. Now, see, I'm kind of going a little bit further away because the fire truck will probably explode. There we go, on fire, and bam. See, easy enough. Get the car back to the car lot to close the deal. Now, if you want to start off with this one, you can definitely do it to build up a greater time, but I like doing the harder ones first, in my opinion. But it's totally up to you. So you just go into the marker, and that'll end level 1, and then you'll start with level 2 right here, which is the exact same thing, but as you can see, the cars have changed, and this is probably the best one, which is the Patriot, or based off the Hummer, to do the off-roading in. Again, it's the exact same style for each and every one, and you see my timer is built up, and it carries on to the next level. So I'm just kind of skipping over here to level 3 to show that, hey, this person, they do like the car, but they don't like the color, so now you have to get it resprayed, and just showing you, a good way to get to the paint spray. Now, by this point, I think if you damage to the vehicle, it doesn't really matter because it's going to get resprayed and repaired anyway. So there is this little staircase or path that goes down here that you can take to kind of cut across if you'd like. Or I think you might be able to just go over the big grass ramp, but I found this to be a bit on the safer side. You don't want to risk flipping the car over. So just let it get resprayed, and you'll see on the cash amount there that it should not take any out. Yep, there we go, and it's a new color, and they like it, so they are wanting to close the deal. So just take it back to the lot, and we'll go on to the next bit. So now here we are at level 4, just finishing it off. And the reason why I'm showing this is that once you complete level 4, you'll unlock a new vehicle in the showcase here. And also, I just wanted to show you as well, because at the end of level 3, I did the criminal vehicle. And here at level 4, I also am starting off with the criminal vehicle. Because it doesn't matter if the fire truck has already exploded or not, because as you can see, it hasn't been replaced with a new one. You can still just do a drive-by at it, and it'll still fill up the bar there. And also, like I said, after level 4, you'll unlock the Hellenbach GT, which is a fast muscle car with really good handling. That'll be in the showcase window, and as you see, they wanted to get the car resprayed. So anyway, so now we are at the end of it. So here is level 6. As you saw, the fire truck, it exploded, but it didn't fill it up all the way, because like I said, with each level, it takes just a little more to please the customers. So here at the end of level 6, just drive your last vehicle into the marker, and Capital Autos is now under your quote-unquote protection. Make sure you collect their payments regularly, which is $4,000 daily. at the protection money icon, and of course you get that wonderful, wonderful percentage. Now, as you can see, you do continue on with the levels, but you don't have to continue doing it because we did what we needed here. Now, we do want to show you real quick. Like I said, we unlocked the Hellenbach GT after completing level 4, so I'm just wanting to show you this vehicle now. So you can just drive it right out of the window, which I know I love doing. And to quit the mission, you can just go out of the lot and see a mission failed, but it doesn't matter. Also, if you want to save after each level, you could totally do that. But if you do fail a level, it'll start back up where you left off. So with that being said, I love you all, peace out, and until next time with another main story mission, adios!